Nayib Bukele, the young and dynamic president of El Salvador, stands as a figure shrouded in controversy. Elected with overwhelming support, his presidency has been a paradox of admiration and criticism. Today, we delve deep into the story of President Bukele, exploring the reasons behind the intense scrutiny and dislike he faces from many around the globe. From his radical policies to his confrontational diplomacy, we uncover the layers that make Bukele a subject of global debate. This video aims to shed light on the complexities of Bukele's leadership and the moments when world leaders have openly criticized or disrespected him. Join us on this enlightening journey to understand the enigma of Nayib Bukele. Global reactions to Bukele's policies. President Nayib Bukele's policies have not just reshaped El Salvador, but have also echoed across the world, eliciting varied reactions from the international community. His governance, marked by a blend of innovation and authoritarianism, has drawn attention and concern. The global media and foreign leaders scrutinize Bukele's every move, from his audacious Bitcoin gamble to his aggressive anti-gang campaigns, which, while reducing crime, raise questions about human rights and judicial independence. The decision to adopt Bitcoin as legal tender was groundbreaking, positioning El Salvador at the forefront of a global financial experiment. This move attracted global investors' eyes and sparked debates among economists about its implications for the Salvadoran economy and the international financial system. While some admire Bukele's boldness in embracing the future of cryptocurrency, others fear the risks involved, citing concerns over market volatility and financial security. International bodies and foreign governments have also voiced their apprehensions. Bukele's consolidation of power, particularly his maneuvers to control the judiciary, has sparked fears of eroding democratic norms, drawing criticism from democratic institutions worldwide. His governance style, a mix of populism and autocracy, challenges the conventional democratic paradigm, leading to a complex global dialogue about the future of democracy in Latin America. Reasons behind the dislike. While Nayib Bukele enjoys significant popularity at home, his international image is marred by controversy. Several factors contribute to the global skepticism and disapproval he faces. First, his approach to governance raises eyebrows. Bukele's style, often described as authoritarian, has led to concerns about the erosion of democratic checks and balances in El Salvador. His move to oust the Attorney General and top judges, perceived as a power grab, drew international condemnation, seen as a threat to judicial independence. Bukele's iron-fisted strategy against gangs, while effective in reducing crime rates, has also sparked criticism. Human rights organizations and international observers decry the alleged use of excessive force and the undermining of due process. Furthermore, his administration's handling of the press is contentious. The suppression of dissenting voices and the alleged targeting of journalists critical of his government have fueled accusations of undermining press freedom, a cornerstone of democracy. Economically, Bukele's decision to adopt Bitcoin as legal tender is a divisive move. While some laud the innovation and foresight, others criticize it for the potential economic instability it could bring, not just to El Salvador but globally. The lack of a clear regulatory framework and the volatile nature of cryptocurrencies pose risks that many international economists and financial institutions find concerning. These issues, combined with Bukele's confrontational and often dismissive attitude toward international criticism, paint a complex picture. On one hand, there's a leader striving to modernize and combat deep-seated problems in his country. On the other, there are actions and policies that spark fears of authoritarianism and instability, contributing to the global controversy surrounding his presidency. Incidents of international disrespect or attacks. Nayib Bukele's tenure has not been without its direct confrontations and criticisms on the international stage. From diplomatic spats to public criticisms, Bukele has had his share of clashes with world leaders and international institutions. One notable incident involved a public spat with a prominent world leader during an international summit. The exchange, which quickly escalated on social media, highlighted the tension between Bukele's administration and traditional global powers. Similarly, Bukele's reactions to international criticism, often conveyed through provocative tweets or public statements, further amplify these tensions. For instance, when international human rights organizations expressed concerns over Bukele's governance, particularly regarding press freedom and judicial independence, his responses were often dismissive, sometimes bordering on confrontational. These interactions, while underscoring his defiance against external pressures, also contribute to his contentious image abroad. Such incidents not only spotlight Bukele's unique position on the global stage, but also raise questions about the long-term impact of his leadership style on El Salvador's international relationships. As Bukele continues to navigate the complexities of global diplomacy, the world watches keenly, pondering the balance between national sovereignty and international cooperation. Bukele's response to criticism. Amidst the whirlwind of international critique and scrutiny, President Nayib Bukele has crafted a unique narrative, often turning to social media to voice his rebuttals and perspectives. Bukele's adept use of platforms like Twitter not only showcases his modern approach to communication, but also highlights his tendency to directly engage with both supporters and detractors. When faced with global concerns over his governance, Bukele often adopts a stance of defiance, framing the criticism as misunderstandings or as biased perspectives influenced by traditional media. He portrays himself as a maverick leader, unafraid to challenge the status quo and committed to prioritizing El Salvador's interests over external approval. In his speeches, Bukele emphasizes El Salvador's sovereignty and his dedication to its national pride. He argues that his unconventional methods are necessary to address the unique challenges his country faces, positioning himself as a protector of Salvadoran interests against foreign interference. This narrative resonates with many of his supporters, who view him as a champion fighting against external pressures to maintain the nation's autonomy. Bukele's direct and often confrontational communication style has redefined presidential discourse in the digital age. While it endears him to his base, it also perpetuates the divide in international opinions about his leadership, underscoring the complexity of his public persona. Bukele's impact on El Salvador's international image and relations. Under President Nayib Bukele's leadership, El Salvador's international image has undergone significant transformation. Bukele's bold policies and assertive global presence have thrust the nation into the international spotlight, for better or worse. While his unconventional approach has attracted investment and spotlighted El Salvador in global tech and finance conversations, it has also sparked debates about the country's democratic trajectory and human rights record. What's your take on Nayib Bukele's leadership and his global reception? Share your thoughts in the comments below. For more insightful content, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Thank you for watching.